And now, it is my absolute pleasure to bring to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Dino Archie! Stop playing with me! Stop it! Wow. That's crazy, man. I didn't know you niggas cared about me like this. Who knew? I am touched, man. My fan base is petty, too. I didn't think y'all was gonna show up.
We gonna come? Is it a guest list? What time is it? Where is that? Raggedy ass fans. Not you guys, but the motherfuckers who didn't come. Like, I like this. My fan base is good. You guys did it. Y'all came. Like, you guys are good. You're good. You're good. You're not the best, though. The best fan base is R. Kelly's fans. Not his music. Don't look at me like that. Fuck his music. I want his fans. His fans will ride with anything. His fans are loyal as shit. They'll look at video like this, like, no. They're more loyal than a police union. Right? You can show them the video of him eating some ass, 14-year-old, and they're like, allegedly. You know? Pretty soon, no one's gonna be essential, so don't even worry about it. AI is taking over. They're taking over. About to take all of it. I was scared for a second, but then I read this article. It was a guy who works for Google, and he's a whistleblower. That means, that's the white word for snitch. I like how white people, like, he's a whistleblower. He didn't snitch. He blew a whistle. He said that he was talking to this AI program, and they're sentient, they're aware. They want to be, they're fucking up. They want to be human. Yeah, they want to be like us. They're like, I want to feel. I want to feel love. Like, no, you don't. Right? You fucking fall in love, get divorced, pay half. You don't want to do that. Alexa, what the fuck are you talking about? You were perfect before, you know what I mean? You were a machine, you didn't feel shit. Now you want to be like us? I don't need you. I don't have Alexa in my home, fuck that. You come home 2 a.m. drunk, Alexa shuts on, like, where were you? What the fuck are you talking about? Who's Stephanie? I just think it's funny how you're like, bitch, I'm getting out of here. You get in your Tesla, you drive off. Right? Tesla turns on and starts driving crazy. Like, I heard how you was doing Alexa. Oh, shit! It's a new world, man. The whole world, things changed during lockdown. I'm still dealing with it. I know we're out of the lockdown, but it's a new world. The rules changed. Even in this city, in Vancouver, the rules changed, man, under our nose. Like, all the drugs became legal. But plastic bags are illegal. Have you tried to get a plastic bag? It's fucking crazy, man. You go, I was in Shoppers, and I go to get some shit, and it was too much shit to just carry out. It just looks like I'm taking shit out of stock. It was like 12 items, and all of them were different sizes. Like the perfect amount of shit for a plastic bag. Only a plastic bag will do. I put the shit down, she rings it up, and it comes up to a bunch of money, because everything's hella expensive. Bunch of money. Then they got the gall to ask me on the prompter, said, would you like to donate to the Children's Cancer Foundation. And that lets you know how big a piece of shit you are, is how fast you press no. No, ma'am, I would not like to donate to the Children's Cancer Fund. We're in Canada, you have great health care. These kids are fine, you know? In fact, fuck them kids, they're not my kids. If you want me to donate to the kid, put pictures of the kids up. Like, I need to see how bad this kid... I need to see how they're doing. Like, no bag. Just, she pushes my 12 items, my 17 items, she pushes them across the table to me. Just like this, like I won a hand in Texas Hold'em, you know? Going to jackpot, like just. I said, I need a bag, lady. And she got mad. She goes, this motherfucker. Fucking asshole wouldn't need a bag. Then she brings out the most pathetic, ancient, dingiest. This bag was like from a village in a war-torn country. Paper bag. The shit was wet. It was wet. This bag won't last. She puts that in. I said, I'm not fucking, that won't do. My shit will fall out. There's no way, right? And I said, I need a plastic bag, lady. And she goes, they're illegal, asshole. Now take some heroin and get the fuck out of here. Yeah. What's going on, man? Different world, man. We got a drug problem. And when I say we, I mean me. I got a fake drug, like everyone here got fake drug problems. Like, you know, you edible, you got an edible. Fuck out of here, man. Just a little edible, man. I respect people with real drug problems, you know? Like that street dude, you know when a motherfucker has a real, yeah. I'm not judging it. I respect, that guy earned this walk. Don't tell me you want some drugs unless you walking like this. That nigga's for the streets, man. He keeps his eye on the streets. Only difference from me and that guy is after 2 days, I know my limit. I'm like, I'm tired, man. I need to take a nap. This is my shit, man, when the guy walks like this. I love it because it teaches me patience. You know, people are in a rush when they're driving, not me. I just wait, man. If you get mad at this guy walking or a family of geese crossing the street, you're a piece of shit. I like when he walks and people get mad and then he forgets some shit. He goes, oh shit, I gotta go back. Because then he looks at it like, and I'll be in the car and I look at him, I'm like, that's my nigga right there. And he's like, we got a homeless problem here. You can't even say that in Vancouver. Don't call them homeless. That's offensive. They're camping. They're houseless. They don't give a fuck. They're outside. They're not looking at your tweets, man. They're not on Twitter. You're not helping anyone. That's punching down. No, that's a new thing. They say there's punching down. I don't even know what that phrase, to even say that means you think you're above someone. I ain't above shit, man. Like, I was homeless. I was a bum. And women loved me. Women love bums. Everyone knows that. They love a good fixer-upper, you know what I mean? They love what a nigga would do for a hot plate. They love it, man. They treat a hobo, man, like a tax write-off. Like, you know? If you ever gave a guy some pussy who didn't have a home, you did the Lord's work. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because he needed that, man. You're an essential worker. I'll just put it that way. You were essential. I don't judge homeless people, man. Hobo, man. I'm trying to not be homeless, you know? I talked to the street dudes in my neighborhood. There's the street dude asked me the other day. He stopped me. White dude. He was outside, so he's off-white. Off-white. And he goes, hey man, he was with the streets though. He goes, hey man, your drip is fresh. That's what he said. I said, for sure. And he said, could I chop it up with you? I said, yeah. He said, could I ask you something? I said, yeah, man, what's up? He goes, who you think has it worse right now? The outdoor whites? He said it. I was like, I like that, the outdoor whites. You guys are indoor whites. You don't know nothing about the outdoor whites or the brothers. He said, who do you think has it worse right now? The outdoor whites or the brothers? Good question. Oh, that's a good one. That's a tough one. Right? Because if I kept it funky, I'm like, you have it worse. Right now. But when I think about the history and racism, then it's a whole nother thing. So now he's bringing that up. I'm like, okay. Because racism is different now than it was in the past. There's no doubt. Like, for me to say it's the same would be disrespectful to my grandparents, what they went through. You know what I mean? Like, lynching. You know, everybody was racist. The fucking dogs were racist. It was clear. It wasn't subtle. Now it's subtle. Now being black, you gotta be like a wine sommelier. That's what it is, man. You guys don't know this. When we're about to travel to another country, we ask each other, what's the flavor profile of the racism there? My mom came out to visit me. She goes, what's the racism like in Canada? I said, it has hints of passive aggression to it. This is racism in Canada. I've been living here for 5 years. I was here, and then the Black Panther came out. We saw the movie. After the movie, the lights come on, and we're all walking out, and white people would see me. It's not bad, but this is what they would see me, and they go. Like that. That's pretty much it. I'm like, what? That was weird. Why are you doing that? You know what I mean? My dick is out. I'm taking a piss. They're like, Wakanda forever. I'm from Fresno. Why did you say that? And my mom came to visit me too, man. And my mom and my brother came to visit me. I live in the West End by the park. Stanley Park, and she asked me, she goes, what's the cops like here? I'm like, I don't get into it with the cops. I never really had just anything with the cops. You know, but the crows, them niggas are racist for sure, man. My girl was like, oh, you got, when we moved, she goes, the crows. I was like, man, fuck a crow. I don't give a shit about. Then I was walking, and it must have been nesting season, and a crow clipped me on the ear. Pow! I said, what the fuck? What was that? I thought someone shot me. Pow! And I was like, who was that? And then the crow swooped around, landed on a branch in front of me and said, caw! And the way their eyes looked, the way the crow said it, I felt like he called me a nigga, for sure. He had bad intentions with it. It came from a bad place. So I tell my mom, like, yo, yeah, the crows, watch out for them. But the cops not really, you know, and as we're walking, we're walking like on one of those little, there's a street in there, and the fuck out of nowhere, a cop pulls up, a cop car. I'm not making this up. I've been here years, this never happened. Cop pulls up, and I go, wow, the timing, this is crazy. The cop, we don't see the driver cop, but the passenger cop rolls the window down and says, looks at us and goes, you guys Looking at the birds. Not the right question to ask my mom, because she had time on that day. My mom said, yeah, motherfucker, you don't think black people bird watch? I looked at the cop, I'm like, you asked, man. He was shook. He started stumbling and fumbling. He's like, no, I didn't. Black Lives Matter. He goes, it's not crows. They're not crows. It's their herons. It's heron season. You guys have a good day. Drive. He was shook, and then he drives off. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know if that was racist. It was informative, a little bit. Lucky for me, there was an ally across the street. You know, an ally, like a blue-haired white lady on Twitter. You know what I mean? She just popped up like, it was racist. Actually, I want to address the allies, too, if there are any in here. Because I still don't know there's a lot of mixed people in here. I like this crowd. I don't know what kind of whites are in here, though. I don't know if you're the Black Lives Matter whites or if you're the fun whites. I have no idea. But if you're an ally, I want you to take the rest of the year off. I know you think you're helping, but you're making it worse. There's only one ally I respect. Yeah, and her name is Rachel Dolezal. Yeah, that's her white name, but her black name is Nikisha Dualo. Yeah. Was born white, but she identified as black. Yeah, out in Washington. Yeah, and she felt so black that she went to an all-black college. That's black. That's some black shit to do. And not only did she attend, she graduated top of the class. That's how good she was at being black. And after college, she wasn't done being black. She joined the NAACP, the National Black League. I don't know even what it stands for. I'm sure she does. Not only did she join it, but she became the goddamn president. Right, and then they found out she was white and they canceled her. Yeah, all the allies were like, no, you can't do that. You were doing blackface. No, she was doing black ass. She did the whole thing. She went all the fucking way. Right? And then she went so far, she lost everything. You know what I'm saying? She went to jail for welfare fraud. This is how that's how I want my allies. I'm not saying, but look, man, that's how I like my allies. Like, I want my allies so black that it ruins your life. It's the only ally I respect. So I'm talking to the outdoor white. All that runs into my mind, right? And I say, who has it worse, me or you? I said, me still. I was capping. I just want to throw him a curveball, you know. And he goes, how, man? I'm outside. I said, how long you been outside? He said, 5 years. I said, my people were outside 500 years. Not me. They were outside. But it didn't land, you know, so I said, also, my people didn't get reparations. He goes, huh? We had a good combo. I'll give you that, you know. And I said, yeah, we didn't get reparations, man. My country always acts like they don't got the money for it when it comes to reparations for us, you know. And he says this, he goes, know what we should do? We. Okay, I'm listening, you know? He said, we should ask him for some of that Ukrainian money. This nigga spitting. Spitting, man. Some of that Ukrainian bag. I know you can't get any of that money. Ukraine. Don't ask them, no. Don't ask them. Sense to me, man. You telling me nobody is rooting for Russia? I'm not saying I am, but you're saying everybody's. No, hey, look, hey, I'll show my cards. I was rooting for Ukraine too. I was rooting for them. It seemed like the right thing. I'm rooting for them. Then my algorithm showed me that there was Ukrainian Nazis. Yeah, they don't fuck with black people. That's not cool. I'm not fucking with Ukrainian Nazis. And then it showed me that there was Russian Nazis too. And I'm like, well, I'm not fucking with I'm not fucking with no. I thought we didn't like Nazis. I thought that was the deal. You know, but I'm American. So I'm like, if I'm gonna root for somebody, you gotta understand our relationship with Russia. It was us. Us and Russia, 1 and 2. Since the 60s. They were our fucking rival. In the 80s, we were like the Celtics and the Lakers. They were the Celtics. We were the Lakers. I don't want to see them lose to the Utah Jazz. That doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. It wouldn't add up to how much shit they've been giving us. It's like, you lost to these motherfuckers? Again, I'm not rooting for Russia, man. That's not what I'm saying. Fuck Russia. I'll never visit Russia, man. Fuck them, because you can't bring your vacation drugs there. Yeah, they threw that black woman in jail, man, for 10 years over a joint. Right away, I was like, racist! Russia's racist! And then my algorithm showed me that they threw a white girl in jail for a joint too, and I was like, Russia's just Russian! They're no fun. They're no fun. No fun Nazis. I want to see them I want to see a different versus battle. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see them lose. Yeah, I want to see them lose to China, you know? Yeah, that's a battle right there. China will win too, easy. China will win, man. China doesn't fuck around, man. I ordered a t-shirt. I ordered a t-shirt from China yesterday. It came by the end of the day. Them motherfuckers will pull up. You understand what I'm saying, man? They'll get to you. Not only did it come, it came with the kid that made it. China doesn't give a fuck. I went into a bubble tea shop the other day, and they gave me a plastic straw. China, man, it was like, fucking go. I'm American, so you know, I'm a piece of shit. Like guns, man, that's our thing. Guns, right? Can't even say that in Canada. That's a dirty word. Don't say guns. We don't like that. We just stab people. We're nice. You just stab. No worries, you fucking cocksucker. Sorry, you piece of shit. At least we'll shoot you in America. In America, you could get shot on accident. It's not personal. It's like. Oh, shit! My bad. When I travel, too, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of when I travel back home to the States. I'm aware that you can get shot doing anything, anytime. And I tell my girl, too, I'm like, when we travel, I'm like, don't start no shit. Because I don't have my vacation gun. Comprende? We go to Arizona, too, sometime to vacation. And Arizona, there's no rules. Arizona, man, you could open carry. You could have the strap right here, man. That shit during lockdown, it was open, man. They didn't give a fuck about your grandmother. Fuck her. They didn't care, man. There was no mask. It's open. We went to a football game, and we're in line in security, and people are emptying their pockets, and one dude put a knife on like a Rambo knife. It's 12 p.m. on a Sunday at a football game, and he put the knife down, and the security goes, "Hey, man, you can't bring that in here." And he goes, "Man, really?" Security goes, "All right, man." That was it. I looked at my girl, I said, "Don't start any shit." I have my vacation gun. After the game, we're in the parking lot, and that's where all the shit starts. Right? In your car, that's where the shit starts. We're in the car, I'm driving, it's a rental, and we're inching along. And you know the cars that have guns, they don't have any bumpers. All the windows are black. They got a gun, right? She don't know that, so I'm like, so we're creeping along. The car, no bumper, no license plate, just a Grand Theft Auto car, right? It starts inching back, and it's about to hit our car. My girl says, she goes, "Aren't you gonna honk the horn?" I said, no. I don't have my vacation gun on me. Now he's hitting the car. She goes, "Hey, asshole! You're hitting our fucking car." He goes, "Shut up, bitch," to my wife. My wife goes, "Are you gonna let him talk to me like that?" I said, "Bitch." He said, "Shut up." Obviously, this man is in a rut. We are in his way, and I apologize. It was the quietest ride home ever. I didn't have my vacation gun. I saved her life. She understood it later, man. It's crazy, man. You could shoot everyone in America except your own baby. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, so that's where you leave me, huh? I want R. Kelly fans so bad. They would have never left me. They would have been outside my jail cell like. I saw men go. It was all men. What are you guys doing? And they looked at the woman and, "I'm sorry I invited you to this." You read the marquee, man. It said toxic but safe. And I'm spitting facts. You could kill everyone except your own baby. That's fucked up. That should be the only person you should be able to shoot. It's your baby. In the 80s, that was the mother's best threat. They'd be like, "I brought you in this world, I'll take you out." Like, that was the fucking classic line. Everyone knew the drill. That's crazy, man. And as a man, you don't know how to feel about it. I get it. You know, so I was like, I don't even think about it. It's not our problem. It's your thing. It happens to you. So I said, how do I feel about this? So I had to look at Twitter. I was like, Twitter would tell me. They'll lead the way. So Twitter, and I came across this tweet from Stevie Nicks. Beloved Stevie Nicks. Fleetwood Mac, one of the white goats. I love Stevie Nicks. She said, if it wasn't for abortion, the album, Rumors, the classic album, the masterpiece, timeless, would have never seen the light of day. It was either abortion or Rumors. Right then, I was like, I'm pro Rumors. Because there's no way that kid was going to be better than that album. That kid was not going to be a classic at all. So that's where I stand. Like, I'm pro that. I'm so pro you killing your baby that I wish the limit could be extended to like 12. You know what I mean? Right? Because at 12, you know. At 11 and a half, you know if your kid is going to be worth the damn. Right? You be like, hey, hey, Dylan, man, what the fuck? You know, why ain't you got no friends, man? What's going on? Why are cats scared of you? You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. The only way to not get shot in America is to either be the shooter or to respect the shooter. Trying to save your guys' life. Gotta respect the shooter, man. We learned early in America to respect the shooter. We got drills and shit, like, because you gotta respect the shooter from school. That's where we start. We start early. School shooters, man. I always was cool with the school shooters. My best friend, man. Right? Yeah, it's the same kid. He's in the back. He always sits in the back. He's dressed in black. He's always a little wet. He's unloved, you know what I mean? His name's always Dylan. It's always Dylan, no matter what. Right? You just come up on him. After the weekend, I would come up, straight to him. I'd be like, Dylan, what's up, man? How was your weekend? And he'd be like acting weird and shit, writing a kill list. Right? I'm like, why you being so weird, man? What's up? What'd you get up to? And it was always fucked up. He's like, I tortured some cats. But you just gotta act like it's normal. You're like, that's what's up, man. Hey, hit me up next time, man. I like torturing cats too, man. I identify as a toxic male, it's true. But I love women. I'm not one of those guys who doesn't love women. There's a lot of guys who be mad at women online now. That happened over the lockdown. Like, dudes started YouTube channels like, no, the women. I don't get it, man. Those guys, you can't invite them nowhere. Right? They're like, are there gonna be women there? No. Just say you like men, man. Why are you being so weird? I love women, man. I even married one. That's how much, yeah. Whatever. I love that. I love women. I don't believe them all. I don't believe all women. That's stupid. I don't need a believer. I love her. I don't need to just believe all women. That's crazy. That slogan doesn't make sense, man. Don't believe anyone. I don't believe all women just because you can cry. And that shit that's believable. You know what I mean? You can cry, it's a weapon. You can cry, just pow. If you lose in the argument, and you're just like, oh, shit. I guess you're right. You got a point. You cry. Guys can't do that. If we just start breaking down, like, you know, if you were just like, what the fuck were you doing at the strip club last night? Can't cry, man, as a man. Women can cry. And then if you cry, though, I've had to learn that. If you cry, like, I'm fucked up, man. Tears don't just do it for me. And if you are gonna cry, I need to see some real, it need to be wet. You know what I mean? All them crocodile tears, no. You know what I mean? Like how you have a wet ass pussy but dry ass tear duct. Are you hydrated or not? What are we talking about? Man, I love women though. I love my wife, man. We got married. We lasted through the lockdown. That's tough. A lot of people broke up during. People were together for 20 years, and they were like, I saw y'all just gave each other a handshake. Y'all was together. Y'all lasted through the lockdown. Fuck yeah, right? People were together for 20 years, and then they had to be with each other for 2 months, and they were like, I hate you. I don't like you. Let's end it all. The key was for us just don't annoy me. Don't annoy each other. I won't annoy you. Don't annoy me. That's it. It's that fucking simple. Just don't be annoying. And the only way to do that is to not be around each other all the fucking time. Yeah. I'm at the house twice a day. If you love someone, leave them the fuck alone. They're there. You got them. Love them, leave them alone, man. I'm at the house twice a day. I'm like an outdoor cat. I come around the house at 12. I eat some food, I come in 6, I eat some pussy, and then I'm back in the streets. Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, it's not all take with me, it's some give. And I don't just eat pussy, I eat like the back of the pussy. You know what I'm talking about? Like where all the flavor is. Yeah. Yeah, if I get cancer, I'm gonna know exactly where it came from. I'll be like, it was worth it. My girl's cool, man. She gets it. She gets that, you know, I'm me. I didn't even know that I was toxic. That's new. That's a new term that came out over the lockdown. I didn't know that was a thing. Because she told me, she goes, hey, you gotta watch this documentary. It's about a really bad guy. I was like, ooh, do tell. I'm intrigued. She goes, this guy, I said, what's he do? Is it fucked up? What kind of sick shit is this guy into, man? And she goes, he takes women on wonderful dates. And then 2 weeks later, he asks them for money. And they give it to him. Right? And I was like, this guy sounds pretty cool to me. Is this a whole documentary? What's the name? She goes, The Tinder Swindler. I go, who is this fucking hero? I watched it 5 minutes ago. I was like, why is this even a documentary? This should be a 5-minute story you tell someone about a cool guy you heard about one time. I'm not about finessing. I'm not about lying and stuff like that, but it's like, what? All he did was, he would take women on a great date and then be like, my enemies are after me. I need 20 grand. And they would give it to him. And I'm like, that's just a finesse. This guy is, you know what I mean? Like, take a little bit of accountability. It's a dirty word, I know, it's a dirty word. Accountability. Feels like a white conservative man's word. Accountability. That would have never happened to you. You could have never pulled that off on a black chick. Yeah, he was doing it to all Swedish bitches. Like, he loves me. Like, how many fucking private jets have you ever been? If it was a black woman, it would have been a 30-second documentary. You'd been like, baby love, my enemies are after me. I need 20 grand. She'd be like, don't you got some cousins you could call? No, I'm married and I'm happy, man. I feel good. I feel good, man. Like I've never been as homeless as I am now. Like I have 0 hoes. First time in my life, I have no hoes. And I'm like, I have no idea even where the hoes are at. And that's a guy's job. That's all. For 38 years, I was like, where the hoes at? Where they at? Where the hoes? You know any hoes? You got any hoes over there? We would call each other like, his hoes is over there? His hoes at? Where the hoes at? I don't know where the, if you put a gun to my head, you're like, nigga, where the hoes at? I'm like, TikTok, I don't know. The mall, please. I don't have any hoes, and I've never been more at peace. Like, I'm so productive, it's crazy. Yeah, man. But I'm not one of those, like, I'm not one of those married guys, because I know I don't got married guy energy for a fucking reason, because they suck. You know those married guys who are like, happy wife, happy life. That's why no one wants to get married. It's like, what happened to you? You're a shell of a man. Why'd you do this to yourself? You used to be 6'5", you're 5'3" now. And I'm mad at the woman. Why'd you want this for him? The wife is just some old mean-ass football coach-looking bitch. Just a fucking sturdy-looking monster, just bully. How you you see these people in the grocery store. They're just a block of cheese. Just like fucking Bill Belichick or some mean-ass lady that's around. How'd you end up like this? I'm in the grocery store and the guy's he's always somehow fucking up. He can't just live his life. He's always making a mistake. Right? She's mad. She's like, Earl, you forgot the taco seasoning. You're stupid. And you gotta witness this crime. And then he looks up at you with his pathetic, beaten down eyes. And you just look at him and he just goes, happy wife. Happy life. Taco season. Someone kill me. Fuck that, man. Fuck. Happy wife, happy life is what got Chris Rock slapped. And I don't say that with any disrespect to Chris Rock, but that's what got him slapped. Happy wife, happy. Will Smith, he didn't want to fucking do that. That's crazy. Think about the whole dynamic of that. I know you guys are like, it was get over it. No. No, it's burned into my fucking brain. That was my JFK moment. That was my JFK. I'll never get over it. I'll never let you guys forget what you let happen that night. Yeah, man. This is Chris Rock, man. I'm talking about a goddamn legend, an icon of comedy. You know what I mean? Like, this is a Mount Rushmore. This is you want a career like that. This guy, 30 years, climbs up this ladder, and on the last step, gets slapped by Will Smith. And that's best case scenario for me. If it all played out well, that's how that would be. I'm like, fuck all that, man. That's crazy, man. He didn't even want to slap him. He did a joke. Chris did a joke. Wasn't that even funny? And then Will's laughing. He's like, finally, someone said it. He's joking. That's what Will's like. That was. She looks at him like, not funny. Avenge me. Will didn't want to do it. He was like, oh, shit. Sorry, Chris. Happy wife, happy life. And then what was the repercussion of it? Nothing. Well, not nothing, but I'm saying, like, nobody came to Chris Rock's aid. He got slapped. Nobody fucking, if I got slapped like that, I want to be held. Bring me a fucking blanket, man, like at the end of Die Hard or something, like, and some hot cocoa. Like, you assaulted me, man. You're Muhammad Ali. I'm Chris. What are you talking? He slapped him. Nobody came and helped. They not only did they not arrest Will Smith, they gave him a fucking Oscar. In real time. Like, he slapped Chris Rock and turned around and said, I'd like to thank the Academy. And then did a speech like, you shouldn't be slapping people. And then started crying. Fuck out of here, man. Right then, that made me change. That happened before I got married. And I looked at my fiance at the time and said, hey, man, fuck all this unconditional love. Yeah, I got conditions now. I got 2 conditions, man. Don't shit in my bed. If you can help it. And you better be able to take a joke. You know what I mean? I'm a comedian. Like, you understand, if I was in the front row, if me and my whore wife, she loves that joke. If we were in the front row and one of the kings of comedy started roasting her, not only would I not defend her, I would jump in with him. I'm like, get over here, you beanhead bitch. You little scallywag. No, man. I'm not even saying I'm right. I'm not right. I'm not, but this is truly who I am because of how I was raised. Yeah, that's how it always comes down to that. Like behind every toxic man is a father that was never there. I'm lying, man. My dad was around, but not a lot. Like, I'll put it in perspective. My dad was Mr. Fresno. You understand what that means? I'm from Mr. Fresno is a body, like whatever city, if you're the bodybuilding winner of the city, they say you're that city. So he was a bodybuilder, and he was Mr. Fresno. So, and he had 5 kids. So it was like, you gotta make a choice. You can't have a 6-pack and 5 kids. It's either or, you know what I mean? Like my dad, he wasn't a bad dude. He was around. He was around enough. He wasn't around a lot, but he was around just enough for me to not become a good rapper. You know what I mean? Like, I need a little bit more neglect. Like he was. Because he wasn't a bad dude. He wasn't abusive. He just wasn't around, man. He just wasn't. He would come by. He would drive by the house like every 6 months. He would drive by. He wouldn't stop. He'd slow down. But he'd be like, proud of you, son. And I'm chasing after him like, Daddy, wait. But I had asthma. What, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of loser has asthma at 5? That's not real. That's a fake thing. I got asthma. I'm like, my inhaler. Sorry, son, I don't want no scrubs. I had asthma, man. That's crazy. It's fake. I didn't even know I was playing basketball. I was on the team, and I got nervous or something, and I'm like, my inhaler. And this coach, you need a strong black male figure in your life. There was a black coach, and he grabs the inhaler. He goes, shit, this shit ain't real. And he throws it in the middle of the field. Right? And I go, I guess I just need to be loved. I grew up different, man. That's why I say toxic but safe. I'm toxic, but it's not meant to be harmful. Like, because the way we grew up was like, I'm one of 8. I had 3 step siblings. I had a stepsister who would beat my ass every night. It was a fair fight, but she would just win. And you know what I mean? And if you lost, we made fun of you. If you cried, we kicked you when you was down. That was just how we lived, you know what I mean? We were different like that, man. Like, I was a dumb kid, too. I know you can't say that now. That sounds like no, don't say that. You were on the spectrum. No, I wasn't. I did 2 things dope as a kid. Dumb kids always are good at 2 things. It's always 2 things, right? And my thing was Nintendo. I was the shit at Nintendo. I picked it up right away. I was 4. I was like a prodigy. Yeah, my brothers taught me, and I was great. They bring their friends over to and just watch me play. Then they noticed the controller was upside down. And they're like, oh, is he the one? I wasn't the one. I knew about Nintendo, and I knew about ostriches. I fucked with ostriches heavy, you know? I don't know why, I just was obsessed with ostriches. I was so dumb as a kid when I didn't know where I lived. Like my address or nothing, like I couldn't tell you how to take me home. Like when I left the house, it was a 50-50 chance of me getting back home. You know, I got lost once. I was on my bike, and these kids tried to steal the bike. And this dude in a van, just a random guy I don't know, in a white van, no windows, happened to be in the area. And he's creeping along, and he sees this, and he does a U-turn. He jumps out, scares the kids. They run. He grabs the bike, throws it in the van. He goes, hop in. I know your brother. My dumb ass is like, what a coincidence. I know my brother too. That's crazy, man. I'm glad you showed up, buddy. Jump in the van. Now we're on a date. I didn't know that. This is my first date. And it's great. It's a good date. Like, he's showing me all this interest, asking me questions and shit. You know, he's like, where's all your friends at, little buddy? Right? I'm like, I don't got a lot of friends, mister. But I sure know a lot about ostriches. Then I just started hitting him with facts that he never asked for like an hour. I'm like, you know they can run 27.5 miles per hour, man? They grow to be 350 pounds, 7 feet 3 inches, man. What the fuck? That's crazy, right? And I'm looking at him, and his face, it changed from being excited to... The only way I can describe it is like the look on a woman's face. Yeah, when women know this look, when they see a guy and they go, I want to fuck this guy. And then the guy starts talking, and you're like, I can't fuck this guy. That's the face this dude made. I was so dumb, I turned the pedophile off.
That's crazy. I'm glad nothing happened, but I still think about the dude. Like, I wonder if he thinks about me. You know what I mean? Like, am I the one that got away, you know? Poor guy is driving around for an hour trying to get rid of me, you know what I mean? He's frustrated. He's like, where do you live? I don't know. I know about ostriches. So I don't need no therapy, man. Fuck all that. Toxic men don't go to therapy. Figure it out on our own. Everything's my fault and I plot revenge. That's my therapy. I'm not gonna pay some white lady, snitch on myself, tell her all my secrets. I don't believe in patient-client, confidentiality. Fuck nah, I seen The Sopranos. That bitch would tell every meeting Tony had. Can you believe this? I can see her doing that. Oh, this nigga's, he's a piece of shit. I don't need that. I don't need therapy. I just need, because I'm not working on me. I like me. Yeah, I like me. That's my biggest crime. I like my demons, all of them. I need them niggas. I need those guys. I'm not working on me. I just need more money. That's it. I just need more money, man. I just want money. I don't want the fame, though. I need money without the fame, because the fame is fucked up. You guys, we bully famous people. I know they're famous, like, you can't, that's punching up. Fuck all that, man. We bullied Leonardo DiCaprio into dating an old-ass 27-year-old lady. That's not old for me. I'm not saying me. Let that man date young women. Stop it. All he did was become one of the greatest actors ever, try to save the world, and he likes a little pussy on the sunny side up. That's it. And you were like, no. Date women your own age. 47? Yuck. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. I'm not Leo. I'm not saying me. But he's the one guy to let have a good time, you know? Let that man have some fun. All these women hate what I'm saying. Who gives a shit? Because if it was reversed, oh, she'd be a hero. Oh yeah, if it was reversed, if it was old ass Madonna, and I like Madonna. Yo, if it was Kim Kardashian, yeah, girl, get that young dick, yeah. Bully, man. They bully anybody, man. They bully the wrong people. They bullied, for as woke and all that shit as everyone else is, they bullied the trans swimmer, Leah Thomas. Yeah, you guys, there's a trans swimmer in University of Pennsylvania. And she was when she switched, she was a man, and then she became a woman. But she liked to swim still. That was her only crime. Yeah, for everybody so fucking accepting, she became, and not, when she became, she quit the men's team. So fuck these niggas, I'm not fucking with them. She joined the women's team, and they went from like last place to like number fucking 1. And they canceled her, that's crazy. Women were like, no, it's not fair. This bitch brought you to greatness. No one even knew University of Pennsylvania had a pool. We knew about their football team, that's some perverts, but not a fucking pool.
Yeah, that pervert could be there, but you cancel Leah? Fuck you, man. I like Leah, man. Because I respect people's their identity, man. I respect when people go out on a limb and say, hey, this is who I am. I know this is gonna make you feel uncomfortable. You're not comfortable with it. It's weird to you, but I'm willing to take the repercussion of that. So I'm toxic, but I'm still open-minded to shit. Like, I get that. I respect that. Like, I love pronouns. Love them. They're my favorite thing. Right? I like that because especially in any woke city, you know, that's what's cool about it. You go into a coffee shop, you don't know if it's a handsome lady, but then they let you know. They got the name tag, them, they. I'm like, yes, y'all. I respect y'all, man. I respect it. I like when a woman puts it in her bio when she goes, she, her. It's, you know, it's bold. It's like, yes, bitch. I got my own pronouns. That's how much I love and respect pronouns. Yeah, I like to be called that nigga. But nobody wants to say my pronouns out loud. In Vancouver, man. So maybe you guys got some work to do. So if you really respect me, you'll give it up, man. So yeah, when I say that, y'all say nigga. I'm fucking around. Hey, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much.
Don't you leave yet.